Everyone. So very first time I'm now thinking about building some links for my primary site. So in this video I'm going to discuss the details why I thought of and which service provider I picked up. So let me get started. So to start with, what are the reasons that made me to think about building some links? Because as you know, so far my approach has been only content driven approach. A lot of you have been asking me how I build links, but so far my answer has been I don't build any links, 100% content driven approach. But very first time I thought of building some links. The reasons are, as you can see on the screen, primarily I wanted to improve some authority to the site, which should bring some additional traffic, which is the second reason. And third most important reason is the overall valuation of site also will increase if you have more authority. So let me explain. So currently my site is hitting about 60 to 70k page views. Probably in a quarter it may touch about 100k positively if it doesn't get affected by any of the new algorithm changes and all that. But to sustain that particular traffic and also from there on to gain more traffic, I felt like site need to gain some more authority, because more and more you start ranking for higher, more keywords, there will be a lot more competition that site need to face. So if most of the competitive sites are high authority, then my site also would require some reasonable domain authority to stand in the competition. So with that logic, I thought I would need to do something to improve the authority of the site. Number two, obviously when authority increases, it is expected that there will be some increase in the traffic. And the third most important reason is, at some point of time, if I want to put the site for sale, the buyers will not only look for the revenue and traffic, but they also look at the domain authority and links for the site, so that they have enough confidence the site will sustain in the competitive market. So because of these three reasons, I thought I should start exploring the options to build some links. Typically what happens is, when the site naturally grow and attract more traffic, you will get some natural links. But unfortunately for my site, so far there are few links but not many. So let me show you the data statistics related to my site from current Ahref snapshot. So here it is. You can see the main the what is that indicator that indicates the authority of the site is DR. You can see here label DR. DR stands for domain rating in terms of Ahref. If you check this in MOZ, it will be DA. They call it as a domain authority. These Ahrefs actually call it as a domain rating. It is only 5 for my site. So another thing, you can see organic traffic is only, it is showing as 19k, but as you know, it is about nearly 60 to 70k currently if we go by Google Analytics. So this is the variation. Some of you asked me how different the tool data versus the real data. There is huge difference, you can see here. But anyway, we are not worried about that now. For our focus for now is a DR. DR stands for 5. So 5 is very low, as I have been explaining in other case studies and all that. So another important reason that triggered me to think about building some links to raise the DR. Let me show you what happened in last 1 month. So you can see here my domain rating, earlier it was only 2, around 2, and then it went down to 1 and again 2, more or less for most of last 1 year it was at about 2. Then suddenly in the month of July, what happened is, there was in the end of July, I think end of July or first week of August, I got one link from related site niche, and suddenly the domain rating jumped to 6. But then again, you can see here again it came down to 2, again it went to 5. So what happened is, so at this point I got an accidental link from another similar niche site. Suddenly the site DR was 2 and it jumped to 6. After a week, that I lost that link. This is exactly the point when I lost that link. Then the domain rating actually gone down to 2 again, as usual, the original domain rating. After few days, again what happened is, I got another relevant link. and this is actually, to my surprise, this is a link from the manufacturer of the product which I reviewed on my site. So then from 2, again the domain rating gone to 5. So all these changes happened just because of one relevant link initially. So if you see here, one relevant, I gained one relevant link, the DDR raised from 2 to 6, I lost it, again from 6 to 2 back, again I got one link 2 to 5. So this gave me a confidence or some kind of a logic that if I can get more links from the relevant niche sites, then I should be able to raise the DR or increase the domain authority of my site, which will help for me not only to get some additional traffic and revenue, but also basically to get better valuation. At some point of time, if I want to go for a want to sell off my site, so this is going to one of the critical attribute that the buyers may verify. Okay, so this is the reason. Now which service provider I picked up, so I did a lot of research. Everywhere there was positive and negative feedback, mixed feedback was there, but predominantly lot of service providers were giving either PBN links or all those things. I'm to be honest, this is one of the area where I'm not very comfortable at all. I always stayed away from this because I felt like there is a lot of risk involved in building links. But now time has come. Finally, I decided that I will go with some service provider who has a reasonable feedback in the market, though it is pricey. So the service provider I picked up is Niche Website Builders. So here is the service. You can go and explore the entire site. They provide content, they provide links and all that, but the service I picked up is links. So this is my page, my affiliate page. If you also have any requirement to get some links, you can go and explore this particular service provider. So I will leave this link in my description. So far link is not yet built. The request is placed. I actually spent about, I went with this link, I went with the guest post. I didn't want to go for niche edits. I wanted to go with the guest post to start with. And also I didn't want to go with low DR. So I picked up the high DR offer only. So which was this, I went with this DR 45. And then I actually asked for the site with the minimum traffic of 8,000. Then I went for S. So here, yeah, this is the service I actually ordered. So I just didn't want to go for any low quality guest posts or no low quality links. Neither I am interested to get any links where there is no traffic on the site. So though it is slightly costly, still I wanted to get a link that is really having a relevancy and also value compared to my niche. The reason is I just showed you how this particular DR went up and down just because of one link. So considering this reason, I thought I will try it out. So I will keep you posted. I haven't received the link yet. Most likely this month they may pick up something, and then probably it may take a couple of months to see the actual effect. So I will keep you posted, but I just thought of updating you that I am now exploring some options to build some links, but very cautious. If my experience is good with first few links with this particular service provider, I may continue, or else I may actually stop building the links. But in any case, I will keep you posted. That's all the details I just wanted to share with you. I will keep this my affiliate link of this particular service provider in the description. If you have any need or interest, please go ahead and explore. And if you have any questions, please do ask in the comment section. Thanks for your time. Bye.